My name is Rachel Duschoff, and I'm class of 1979, and originally I'm from Phoenix. It's a long story, but my parents and the Perkins have been friends since 1957, and I was born in '61, and I was adopted, and Maggie and Cliff were the ones who wrote the letter for my parents in order for them to adopt me. And as it turned out, Maggie then had her third son, Joe, a week after I was born, so we all grew up together. Honestly, I used to say that my first impression was that it was the first place I saw snow. So I was a little kid, and I remember this white stuff come. You know, you're from Phoenix, you don't know from snow, and it was just really beautiful. Just a beautiful place. VVS has been ultimately probably one of the greatest influences in my life. Everything. I mean, the education is unparalleled because it's very down to earth. It's not just about going to school, it's about life. And I remember when I got to college in Boston after I left Verde Valley, that I was one of the few kids who knew how to wash my own clothes and take care of myself, kind of thing. So you learn life skills as well as reading, writing, arithmetic, things like that. Field trips. My first year I was at the BIA boarding school at Sonosti in New Mexico here, and I lived in the school, and then we spent some time with families outside of the school. The second year I was, that's a story in and of itself, I went to Hermosillo, New Mexico for it was a Roman Catholic girls' orphanage, and it was in the middle of Lent, and I'm a nice Jewish girl, so it was a little interesting for me culturally speaking. And the third year I went to San Francisco for field trips, and we spent part of our time doing field trips around San Francisco, and also I lived with a young woman and her family in Pacifica, which is a little bit south of San Francisco, and they were part of a ropes course program for kids who weren't doing so great in school, but this gave them something to hang their hats on, and they did a fabulous job of running the ropes course, and that was an awesome experience. I loved doing that. Hard to say just one. I mean, Maggie was very important to me, and so was Cliff, and I had, they were like second parents to me, more or less. But also Peter and Ann Vedro, who were my English teacher and musical theater and stuff, because I ended up going to school for theater. And Ann was my dance teacher and continues to be one of my dearest friends today. So, the Thoreau Hut. It was someplace that I could always go and just take a chill. It was nice. It's a cool little place. Somebody told me they tore it down. No? Oh, thank God. Well, even when I was there, it wasn't, in tip-top condition or anything, but there was a chair in there and a couple of whatever, and we could build a fire in the fireplace and kick back, so it was nice. You have to kind of let life evolve a bit before you make the heavier decisions, and that's a safe place to do it.